Okay, hello beautiful people. So from the title of this video, you know it's going down, right? So Sierra Walker High School. I'm just gonna give you my reaction and then I'm gonna drop in the video clip so you can see for yourself, okay? And the video clip is from the local NB12 news that was on recently, okay? My heart is racing just thinking about this because I'm so angry and I had to write notes, okay? So, Principal McKay, Sierra Walker High School. Alright, there's a young lady at the high school, well, there's more than one, but this one in particular, okay? She has her natural hair out, and it's several of them. This particular incident, the principal was speaking to this young lady, okay, who had her hair in a natural puff. Now mine is natural. I thought I was last week, but mine is natural, okay, and this is like once or twice a year. My hair is always curly out, pinky curly, be flowing, baby, okay. So the principal pulls this young lady aside, young black woman, walking her natural hair, feeling confident, feeling beautiful in the skin, in the hair that God gave her, okay? The principal, Mrs. McKay, decides to pull her aside. And I quote, okay? I had to write this down. The principal told the girl, the principal said that, she approached the girl because, her hairstyle was inappropriate, number one. Her hairstyle is inappropriate. She's wearing a natural puff, okay? And the principal says that she was simply wearing a headband around the hair, leaving the middle open up, and said that it was very untidy, unkept, ungroomed, and looked like it would, and looked like it would not have been combed for days. Really? Really? So, as someone who has natural hair, wears natural hairstyles all the time, the puff style that she's talking about, a band around your hair to pull it back and the middle out, that's called a puff, Mrs. McKay. It's a puff. Okay? Oh my goodness. So she calls the girl untidy, ungroomed, and unkept because she doesn't have a relaxed hairstyle. Her hair ain't perm, hanging down, trying to look white, or trying to assimilate to this westernized idea of what beauty is. So because her hair is in a puff style, and I'm gonna drop one of my puff styles right in here, bam. Okay? Yes, that's a puff style. That's just what the girl had. A puff style, a band around her head with the middle open. Now, quick question. If she was white or Indian or Chinese or Hispanic and the hair was not in a puff, if it was hanging down, because our black kinky curly hair, if you are black or multiracial and you have kinky curly hair, you know that our hair does not just fall down like that. Our hair grows out. It's very voluminous. It's very fabulous. Our hair is like a superpower. It defies gravity, okay? That's what our hair does. So she just had a headband around it and the middle out, and the principal found that offensive. So if she was some other race and her hair was falling down instead of just out, would that have been okay? Because people wear headbands all the time. It's a pretty normal hairstyle, Mrs. McKay, alright? So, but we can get back to that. So anyway, the child goes home after she's been basically put down by her own principal, which is a black woman. Okay, of course her hair was relaxed straight, but this is another black woman, okay, that took this child and made her feel less than, inadequate, made her feel like her natural beauty, her natural hair was not good enough. And I cry, shame on you, Miss McKay, alright? Because you're supposed to be an educator, and for you to be that ignorant and that that's selfish and that insensitive, okay? To try to make a young black woman who has clearly embraced her natural beauty and is not ashamed like you to wear her natural hair in its natural texture, that you're gonna take her and try to make her feel small or less beautiful, okay? Shame on you. Shame on you, Mrs. McKay, and anyone else that has been doing anything similar to this whenever. Shame on you. I expect that from some ignorant racist from another race who doesn't understand our hair or whatever about us. But as another black woman, for you to try and make a young girl feel bad about her hair texture, calling her natural puff an inappropriate style? Oh Lord Jesus, Lord help him, help him, help him. So then the principal says that, you know what, she's only trying to, get the children to obey the school rules. Ma'am, that is a public school, okay? Your little personal rules and mandates, you cannot use them to try and dictate to the children, okay? This was big now, but these little school rules, and I was in education. So I'm talking from as an insider, okay? We have laws of the Bahamas. Laws, there's a constitution, okay? For example, every child has the right to attend school. That is the law of the Bahamas, okay? Everyone has the right to attend school, regardless of their hairstyle, regardless of whether or not they have a uniform. I have seen children being sent home because they didn't have on the right color shoe, okay? Or they didn't have on a particular belt, or because they didn't have a certain uniform accessory. That is illegal. No one can send your child home because they don't have on a black shoe. There's no law in our constitution that says your child has to have on a black shoe to attend school. So the next time your principal or whoever tries to impose these totally meaningless school policies that they have no weight to enforce, okay, on your child, tell them, no, it's not the law, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, sorry, that was my husband calling. So, okay, you have to know the difference between actual laws and little school policies, okay, that they have no right to hold against your child, okay? So, there's no law in the Bahamas that says that you have to wear your hair in a particular hairstyle, that you cannot wear your natural hair, your natural puff to school. That's ridiculous, okay? Ridiculous. Know the law, please, before you go around trying to talk foolishness to these children. There's no law saying you as a young woman can't wear your natural hair, your natural puff to school. Ridiculous. Please don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. Okay, so lastly, okay, the principal tells, in her defense, she says in her defense, that she's only trying to do this to prepare the students for the job place, for the marketplace. Okay? So Mrs. McKay, are you saying that a black woman cannot get a job if she has natural hair? Are you saying that a black woman should feel intimidated about being a successful woman in the workplace because she refused to perm her hair or wear it straightened out flat iron? Okay, so I don't know what that means, because you're using the words being groomed and tidy, but what you really mean is you want it to look more acceptable in your eyes, this westernized straight hair, perm hair idea of what beauty is. Okay? Being natural, having natural hair that does not take away from any woman getting a job. The only time that will take away from anything is when you have small-minded people, okay, looking at that person and assuming that, okay, something must be wrong with them because they have natural hair. I don't even understand like how someone would come to that conclusion, because it's so stupid and retarded, okay? But I was watching a video recently, and what's the girl name? Curly Lou Grove. Okay, she did a video about natural hair in the workplace. And something she said in the video said, you know, if I go to apply for a job somewhere, I go to do an interview somewhere, and you know, she's gonna rock her natural hair, of course. Say, because you know, if they're a place that feels some type of way about a black woman wearing her natural God-given curly hair, then guess what? That's not the type of place I want to work. So if you got some hang-ups and prejudices against natural kinky curly hair, that's no place as a black woman with natural hair. That's no place I would want to work anyway. Okay? Because we gotta change the minds and the mindsets. This slave mentality, this ain't going, we stomping this out. No more generations gonna be picking this up and carrying it on, okay? Sorry to say it, but some of these old ideas about beauty and this and that, they just gotta die out with the old generations, because this new generation, we ain't having that, okay? I'm gonna go right now because I don't want this video to be too long, but guys, I just want you to just, oh my gosh, just stand up for yourself. Never ever let anyone make you feel less than, because you are beautiful, okay? Doesn't matter if it's someone from another race who's prejudiced and just try to make you feel bad. It could even be someone from your own community, okay? I've had, as being a natural, I've had a relative even come at me with some type of shade, you know, back in the day, like, why do you want to be natural? Like it's some gross thing to have natural hair. Lord. Anyway, so I just want to let you know, guess what? You are beautiful, you are worthy, and don't let anyone ever make you feel like you are less than or you are not as pretty as, because you are not afraid the way they are afraid to embrace your natural hair and your natural.
In Mount Zion, it rules all creation, yeah. We're coming.